What's up, Darksiders? What's going on? You got a bad storm coming through. I had to button down the hatches before I got on here because it's getting ready to pour. Because it's bad weather coming through. Had to make sure everything was locked down. So how's everybody doing tonight? What's up, William? How you doing, buddy? I'm just gonna wait and let a few people get in here and then we'll get rolling. Hope you're feeling better, William. I'm doing all right, man. Got a bad storm coming through right now, like it's getting ready to really come down. So I was making sure everything was closed up and locked down before it comes blasting through here. But anyway, um, last week I got hung up, man. I couldn't even get back to the house in time, man. I got hung up. That's personal shit, hand handle. Um, but you know, if I'm not on here, there's usually a good reason. Well, we got Bullies on Ice coming up soon, man. Another 15 days or so. So it's coming quick. That's going to be back-to-back weekends. Going up to Pennsylvania. I appreciate it, William. What's up, Chill Pit? What's going on, brother? But we got back-to-back weekends coming up because the 30th I got to go to a show, and then on the 6th I got to go to Beast of the East. So I got my work cut out for me. And that's it's a long trip, man. It's like 600 miles, man. One way, I got to do it back-to-back weekends. This sucks. No, I'm not taking all the dogs. Man, my sciatic is kicking my ass today. Sitting in this chair is killing me. No, I'm not taking all the dogs. I'm taking Vader, and I might take Rocco. I'm gonna try, and then I got the other new dog, the new breed I'm bringing out. Thing is, him and Vader don't get along too good, so I got to put the other one's smaller, so I got to put him in a something like 65 pounds. So I got to put him in a crate, and I'll cover it up, with a blanket or something, so they don't see each other. And then, what's up? More adventures. What's going on? And then I'll cover it up, and then I can have Vader back there. Vader and Rocco get along, so they'll just lay down and go to sleep. I don't think I'm going to bring Karma because Karma don't show too good anyway. Every time I go to show Karma, she sits she doesn't like when the judge touches her in the rear. She'll sit. She doesn't try to bite him or not. She just sits down. I don't know why. The thing is, she doesn't do it all the time. She can have a good day or bad day. Sometimes she's stacking. I'll bait her, man. She'll stand like a rock, and there's other times she gets goofy. So it all depends on what mood she's in. I might take her. I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably going to take. Oh, I'm tired. Probably going to take 2 or 3 dogs, but I'm going to enter them in multiple categories, so it adds up. You know what I'm saying? When am I coming to Texas? If I go to the Boozy Badass show, that's Humble, Texas, I believe. That's coming up in October. I don't know if I'm going to go. I want to go, you know what I'm saying? But it depends on work. It depends on money. It depends, these trips cost a lot of money. It's a lot of bank. When you start traveling, you got 3 or 4 dogs, right? You got the hotel, all the gas. Then you got all your entry fees just for you to get in the building, to get all the dogs in the building, and then each category. What if you start banging categories? You got them in 10 categories and they're $25 a piece. I mean, do the math. What's up, Alpha? What's going on? So it adds up. I mean, you can spend $1,000 like that. I mean, it's gone. I mean, I'll probably spend, $1,000 going up to each one of these shows. I bought a bigger truck. I have a shuttle bus that I'm buying. I just haven't picked it up yet. I already got that locked in, but I haven't picked it up yet because I got to get it towed. Because they cut the converter off of it. They tried to steal the converter, and they caught them. So they have the converter. I have to weld it back on. It's not broke. They didn't mess the oxygen sensors up or nothing like that. I just have to have it welded back in. But it sounds like open headers. I can't go down the road with that thing. So. No, I didn't sell Nala. If somebody wants to buy her, she's still for sale. So, and she's cheap. And she looks good, man. Her head, she's popping now, man. She's getting wider. You know what I mean? Because she's over 2 years old. Her head's she looks good. I'm putting a little more weight on her. She'll look really good. You know me. I mean, the only dogs that are for sale is my 2 Borbles and my Connie Corso. If you want to buy the black Tri Stella, you got to come with the money for that one. That's a bad bitch there. I got to get what I paid for. So if you want to pay for it, you can have it. But if not, I'm going to breed her. Nala, I'm letting go cheaper just because I want to get her in a good home. You know what I mean? I don't want her to have to sit in the kennel all the time. I'm not going to have 1,000 dogs like everybody else, man, because I'm doing this shit by myself. I do everything by myself now. You know what I mean? Because, before Linda liked to go to shows. Now she's not into the shows that much, because and I can understand, because the loud music and, she gets bored. So I'm doing this by myself. So I'm not going to have 15 dogs like I did before. Nah. I'll be lucky if I have 6. If I have 6, that'd be a lot. That's why I bought the small kennel, because that way I'm forced to keep my numbers down. You know what I'm saying? Vader's in the house. I got 6 runs out there, so that's 7 dogs tops. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, if nobody buys Stella or Nala, they're going to get bred. Because they're not just going to sit here and waste away. They're too nice females to just let them sit there and waste away. Sorry if I'm moving around a lot. My sciatic is kicking my ass tonight. Yeah, Jax is right here, but Jax is sold. He's going to New York. When I go up to Beast of the East, the guy's picking him up there and taking him back to the Bronx. So he's going to New York. And I sold him pretty cheap, too. So my prices are good. That's why I can't understand you all don't jump on this shit. I sell the dog. You know what bullies cost. Really good ones. What they cost. They're $3-4 grand for a real good blood, a female or something. Neither one. I had both of these under $3 grand. Nobody even asked about it, hardly. But I'm at that point where I'm just going to breed and do my thing and show my dogs. And if somebody ends up buying them, fine. If they, if I got to pet price them, I'll just sell them for pets and just keep what I need out of the litter. Follow what I'm saying? For show. That's why I'm telling you. Everybody thinks they're going to make so much money doing this. You're not. You can make money, but you have to do it a certain way, and it's very hard. Because you got C-sections involved. You've got all shots and food, and these dogs eat a lot. So, but the plan is to go up there on the 30th and show that And that's not a sanctioned show. That's just like a networking show, but it's a big one. So I'm going to go up there and I might, I was actually thinking of doing? I was even thinking about taking Stella, but I know she's not going to stack right in the ring because I ain't been working with her. So she's going to act all stupid. Rocco will stack. Vader will stack. Karma will stack, but Karma, when she gets touched, she might act a little stupid. But I don't know. Long as Vader wins something, I'm good. He's the main attraction anyway. Anybody got any questions about anything, or anybody got anything going on? Anybody got any puppies going on? Feel free to let people know. Like I said, I got that bus in the works. It's not a shambles or anything. I just need to clean it up, repaint it, like make it look nice. Mechanically, it's only got 60,000 miles on it. So we'll see. We can work on that. And then I just got another truck I flipped. I basically sold my one truck and took the money and bought a different truck. I bought a Suburban. So if I want to use that for the dogs, I got that for, say I'm taking 2 dogs, I can just take the Suburban. I don't have to take the bus. The bus is for when I go to like when I go to Texas and I got to take 6 dogs with me, I can just load that bitch up. I mean, that's all that vehicle's for. I'm leaving all the dog leashes in it. I'm gonna have like a mechanics box in there, all my dog stuff sorted out. Like it's made just for the dogs. That's all it's for. And it's gonna have like 2 or 3 seats in there. So if somebody wants to ride with me and say I can hold 6 dogs, right? Say I got 2 other people want to come. Well, we all take 2 dogs and we all ride in the same joint, split the gas or whatever, and get a hotel and roll out. I mean, yeah, I got it out there. Oh no, the bus ain't. No, the bus is still at the church I bought it from. I bought it from a church. The guy that works for the church. It's like an old church bus, like the little short bus. So I got to take the stickers for the Methodist Church off the side, and it's white, so I'm going to paint it black. And then put my logo on it. Only got 2 people in here now. Man, everybody dropped off. Guys don't stay in here long. Guys rolled out. I had like 6 or 7 people in here. I got 1 like. Wow. But like I said, we're gonna do our best at the shows and see what happens. I'm gonna breed Karma again. I think she'll come back in like November. I'm gonna breed her again. I'm either gonna TCI her only, or I'm gonna do a surgical. I really don't want to cut her, so I'll probably do the TCI. I think I'm gonna start earlier. If I start earlier, I'm gonna have to do AI because I can't. You know what I mean? But what I'm gonna do is, I talked to Terry Allen. She's been in Borbles a long time, and she keeps track of when she bred what, and all. And she had it written down. She sent it to me, and she started breeding her bitch on when she was at a 5, and bred her all the way up to like a 20, and she had a litter, big ass litter, like 14 puppies. See, I didn't start breeding until I was at a 10. Then I went 10. Then I bred her at a 15. Then I did TCI at a 19. So I'm going to start a little earlier this time. And I'm probably going to hit her with 3 AIs and 2 TCI. I'm going to fill her up, man. If I got to breed her 5 days, 5 different times, I don't care. Because I got to get a litter out of this bitch. I need Vader puppies, man. And it's not his sperm, because I've seen his sperm on a microscope. I know his sperm's good. The motility is good. The tails are there. They're moving all over the place. There's plenty of them. So I mean, it's not his fault, you know. But these Boerboel females, they're funny like that, man. They're hard, you know. They're hard to breed, man. It's a tough breed to reproduce with. It's not like bullies where you slap them together, man. Next thing you know, you got puppies all over the place. It's not like that. Totally different. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna paint that bus black, and then we're gonna, put the logo and all that shit on it. I'm gonna clean it all up, detail it inside, make it comfortable inside. You know, do some modifications to make it more comfortable inside for long trips. I have to take a couple of the seats out in order to make the room for the kennels. So basically taking the back half of the seats out and leaving the front half in. Probably what I'll do. And then Chris Moore has a show in November. I want to go to that one. That's only in Virginia. I want to go to that one though. He breeds old English bulldogs. I like his old English bulldogs, so I want to check them out anyway. They're cool. Because they still look like a bulldog, but they got a little more leg, a little more athletic than the English, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know I got 3 legs, William. I can read, bro. I can see it. Got 4 people in here now. All right. Moving on up to that deluxe apartment in the sky. But what else would I want to tell you? I'm thinking all the stuff I want to tell you. Oh, today I went in the kennel building and I cleaned the kennel building inside and out. I bleached all the boxes, and this dog house is made out of wood, right? All 2x4s. And let me tell you, my Cane Corso has destroyed 2 of the kennels inside. There's like no 2x4s left, hardly at all. I got a pile of wood. I can take a picture of it, raked up in front of the doorway. It's like a fucking mound of wood like this from him chewing the building apart. Yeah. So now I gotta go in there and put new 2x4s in there and sister them to what's left, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plywood the inside so it's flat so they can't chew them no more. I'm gonna go in there and basically double wall it. That way they can't, with blind corners. That way they can't chew it no more. Shut up. Well, my next kennel, when I move and I get my place, it's gonna be cement block. I'm gonna have a mason come out and I'm gonna have him make a kennel cement block with a drainage system. Yeah, that bitter apple shit. That dog eat his own shit. You think he's worried about bitter apple? He don't give a shit. That dog's a beast, man. But so I cleaned it, like got it spotless, man. I cleaned all my tools for work today. I mean, I've been working all day long. I cleaned the truck, detailed the truck. I've been working like a dog all day long, trying to get all the shit tightened up. As far as Vader goes, I took some weight off of him. He's been on a strict diet. I got him leaned out for the shows. So he's moving good. So yeah, I'll tell you, I got it in today, boy. I went fucking cock diesel on it today. I worked my ass off. But he's looking good. I've been clipping her nails. I got a new nail grinder. So I've been grinding her nails down, getting them nice and short. And right before I leave, I'll probably, I'll bathe them, scrub them all up, get them looking good. But business has been slow, man. I tell you, like for my actual job, that because you all know I'm a plumber. Business has been slow, terrible. Terrible. So I'm going to try to reinvent myself here, and I got some things in the works I'm going to try and figure out and try and get back into get my money flowing right. And it's not even my fault. It's more Google than anything else. Google really screwed me, but that was a year ago. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't keep talking about that, but right now it's up to me to reinvent myself. You know. You know, something ain't working, you just got to try something else. I mean, just keep positive, keep it moving, figure something else out. But these two females, the bullies, my XLs, they should be coming in heat September, October. So I think let's see. They're in April. They're April 15th, May 15th, April 15th. Yeah, October. Probably about the middle of second week of October, they should be coming in. So, and they were like a week apart when they came in. So, because one comes in, then the other one comes in. So, we'll see how it goes. I'll probably breed Nala to He-Man, Danny's dog, because I already got stud credit. So I'll breed Nala to He-Man, and then I'll breed Stella's going to get bred to Grand Champion Hulk. New Vision bullies. Because their peds match up and their body styles match up. So, I mean, they're going to be fucking tanks. Excuse my French, but they're going to be tanks. I mean, they're going to be thick. I mean, if you know what Grand Champion Hulk looks like and you see my female, they're built the same. The same. They're just different color. He's a blue tri, she's a black tri, but they look the same. Stature-wise, structure-wise. So that breeding's going to be phenomenal. If I get that breeding done, it's going to be fantastic. Because everybody wants, they want a pocket or a standard-looking dog in an XL format. Well, that's what that litter will definitely produce. That definitely, I know it will. There won't be no giraffe-legged looking bullies in that litter. They're going to be little gorillas. So that's the plan for the bullies. And then the Cane Corso, I mean, I just want to champ him out. He's already got points. I'm going to champ him out, and I'll put him up for stud, but I'm not really going to breed them. Hey, cut it out. I'm really not going to get female or nothing right now. I don't want to get into the Connies right now. Not that I don't like them. I don't want to get into too many things. You know what I mean? Because you got to remember, I wasn't planning on getting these bullies back. But the people had gotten divorced and I got them back. I got to make use of them. I can't, nobody's going to buy them. I can't just let them sit here and waste away. So I'm going to make use of them and be productive with it, So we're going to do that. Then November, we'll breed Vader to Karma again. Hopefully this time we'll be successful. And then when I have that litter, if I have a big litter, I'm probably going to keep 2 or 3 puppies. If I have a small litter, I'm going to keep 1 puppy. And then what I'll do with those 2 or 3 puppies, they will go to the jungle show in the puppy class. Because now the jungle's not in February, it's in April. So being it's in April, they're going to be 4 or 5 months old. So they'll be cleared to go, to be taken to the show. I'll just need a hand showing them. I'll have to hire somebody to help me show them because I'm not going to be able to show because they're going to be in the same class. You know what I'm saying? So I have to get, like Christopher Nightingale or Thaddeus, somebody I know out there, Anthony Gray, whoever's going to be there, Timothy Sinclair, one of them guys. I have to get somebody to handle it. Oh man, my back's killing me. I tell you, out of all the pain, the two worst pains in your body, I think, is if you have a toothache and if you got back pain. Like if you have sciatica where it runs down your leg, and that shit is rough, man. I mean, I could probably cut my hand off and it don't hurt as bad because it don't go away. Because the sciatica is kind of like a toothache, you know. Because once you starts, it stays there, unless you take something, which I'm going to do when I get off the line. If you don't take anything, it'll just, you know, if you don't take like anti-inflammatory or something, you're going to be in trouble. Oh, another news too. Pete Trump, aka Pimp North, he had a litter with one of my males from one of my litters. He won both the raffle dogs. Remember when I did the raffle for the two dogs? He won both of them. He bred those two together. He had three puppies. They're doing well. They look good. I mean, they're huge now. And so, if you're looking for any of my stuff, puppy wise, he's got three. I don't know. I might be keeping one and selling two. I don't know what he's doing exactly, but and I think he's up in Michigan, something like that. So, but he had success with that because she hit me up the other night asking me how to do the papers, and I told her how to do the papers. So they're congratulations to them. I don't. I wish they would have had a bigger litter. She had to have a C-section and all this other stuff. Now the female wasn't mine. Female came from a different litter, a different kennel that I was trying to help promote, and it was decent blood. I mean, just it's not my dog. The male Merle that he bred to her is my blood. That was Kobe and Jasmine, I believe. So, and it's time to worm the dogs again. So now I gotta go buy enough wormer and worm all these dogs and get them all straight before I go to shows. You know what I mean? Who was a nice looking dog? William Kobe? Yeah, Kobe now is in he's at deeply rooted kennels down south in like I think they're in Alabama or somewhere. Oh, the one in the raffle? Yeah. Yeah, that's Kobe's son, yeah. Yeah, Kobe's doing good down there. He looks good. They're taking care of him and stuff. He's living a good life down there. Deeply Rooted's doing his thing down there. He went back. He actually I saw Deeply Rooted went back to the breeder that was the father of Kobe. That's King Baracus in Texas, and he got another Merle female off of her. That's a King Baracus daughter. I just hope he doesn't breed Kobe to her because you shouldn't be breeding two Merles together unless you have a lot of genetic testing done. You know what I'm saying? Because you could start getting really bad, deaf, blind, all kinds of defects. You never breed Merle on Merle. You breed a Merle to a solid, or a Merle to a try. You don't go Merle to Merle. Vader, you all right, bub? You come say hello. Come here. Come here. Come here. There he is. There's my big boy. Okay. Vader's stressing. He hears the thunder. He hears the thunder outside. He starts panting and shit. He don't like the thunder like that. Thinks like the world's coming to an end or something. I guess I don't know. Sorry, Bubba. Lay down. Yeah. I think he wants to go out. You got to wait a minute, buddy. I'm on a live. I'll take you out in a minute. think he's got to go do his thing. Hold on, Vader. I'll let you out in a minute. But like I said, I took weight off of him because everybody was bitching. Oh, the dog's fat. The dog can't move. When you start winning, everybody's looking for something wrong with you, man. When you start winning, everybody's out to get you. So my advice to anybody doing this stuff, if you don't like being alone, because it's lonely at the top, this ain't for you. You know what I mean? These days, all the bullshit that's happened to me in the last 6 months, and the people were saying stuff that didn't even say it to me. They went on somebody else's page and talking shit. The day after I come back from the show, I'm like, I'm all business now. When I go to a dog show, right? When I go to a dog show now, I put my setup up, I put my dogs in the cage. They stay in the cage till they go in the ring. I used to walk around. I don't walk around no more. I stay at my place. When they call me go in the ring, I go in the ring, and I'm done. Get my points, go home. If I get my points, I go in the ring, I win, and say I don't have any other categories, I'm packing up, I'm leaving. Get a head start going home. I'm not staying there till midnight and talking. No. Because you know what? Half the people that are out to get you got a smile on their face like this. You think they like you. They don't like you. They want to see you fail. That's the truth. It's sad, but it's the truth. So I'm just all business now. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm not crying about nothing. I just there. I show my dog and I go home. Whether I win, whether I lose, whatever. I just keep it business-like now. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So I don't have time for I don't have time for the fake friends and that kind of stuff. I don't have time for that shit. I protect my peace at all costs these days, guys. Like I said, I don't have to do this. I can get rid of this shit and stop. I keep Vader. The rest of the dogs go bye-bye. The buildings go bye-bye, and I'm done. That's how fast I can close this thing down. So it's not like I got to do this, And now that I do it by myself all the time, I'm keeping it down to a small amount, Probably, unless I start really kicking ass in the next year or two, I might close it down anyway. Because you got to realize, if you're spending all this money on these dogs, it's one thing to have a passion, but you got to make some money too. Okay? And when I say make some money, I don't mean to go to Tahiti on a vacation. I'm talking about to invest back into the dogs for the upkeep of the kennels, for the vet bills, to try and recoup some of your money for all the shit that you're buying, the $4,000 C-section at 3:00 in the morning and that type of stuff. I don't mean about going to buy a Ferrari or, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Like I've said for years, the only thing I want from this program is for it to kind of run itself. You know what I'm saying? Like I might put the money out up front, but then I sell a litter, I get a few $1,000s back, and I put it back in. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to do. I'm not expecting to get rich. That's why I work. That's why I have a job. That's why I have a business. I do it because I love the dogs. But you got to understand, over a period of time, no matter how much you love these dogs, it's going to wear on you. And when your spouse is yelling at you that, I'm spending a shitload of money and we're not making any money, it creates problems in your relationships and everything else. So, it's got to at least bring back something. And if it doesn't, I won't be doing it. It's that simple. I'm telling you straight up. If I don't start getting some litters and making some money, I'm going to close this shit down. Because I don't I'm not going to keep, you know, if it don't make money, it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. I love what I do. I love the dogs, but you know, we'll see where it goes. You know, I know if I breed the bullies, I'm going to get puppies. I mean, I got that locked down. I know how to breed them. I'll know I'm going to have puppies with that. Unless I get hyperplasia or something crazy, I know I'll have puppies. I ain't worry about them. But the Borbals are really hard, man. The Borbals are not. They're not easy to breed. And I'm doing all the right things, and I'm spending the money. I'm doing 3, 4, 5 PG tests. I'm doing it all. So I'm on it. I'm on it. Trust me. But we'll see what happens. If I don't have a litter by next year, I'm gonna have to rethink what I'm doing. Put it that way. By March of next year, if I don't have some puppies on the ground and they're not going to homes, we got to do some rethinking about what we're doing here. So it's not that I want to quit, but when you're putting thousands of dollars out, after a while, you're like, man, what am I going to do? I'm going to put $1,000 out and go all over the country and show all over, right? To impress anybody? Nobody gives a shit what I'm doing. Half the people when I go to the show don't talk to me anyway. Why would I do that to myself when I could be using that to buy my house or something? So, like I said, we're gonna give it. I'm gonna give it one last push for till next March, and if it don't happen from there, then I'm gonna have to rethink what I'm doing here. But as of right now, we're full tilt. We're still doing our thing, and everything's normal. We're doing the show thing. I got the breedings lined up. I just gotta wait till everybody comes in. So, I mean, I could, I could do a semen analysis on Vader. I might still do it, but I saw it on a scope. I got it on my phone on video. There's nothing wrong with him. It's the females that are giving me the trouble. Because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I've had like 4 Borbal females. 3 of them had hyperplasia. So they couldn't be bred at all. I tried. Well, I mean, I was going to try, but their uterus was popping out. So what are you going to do? I mean, you can only, and that's genetic. That's in that particular line. I had one from Africa Bloodlines. She did it. I had one from Revelations. Did it. And I had one from, where was the other one? And then I had one from Terry Allen did it. And what happened is the one, Terry Allen, she took that dog back and she replaced it with Karma. So Karma came from Terry Allen, but she's having normal heat cycles. So she's okay. She just didn't take. So, she should be doing to come back in November, and as soon as she starts bleeding, then I'll wait like 2 or 3 days. I'll do a PG test to see where she's at, 3, 4 days, and then I think I'm going to start a little earlier this time. Okay, because I did it correctly this time, but I don't know. I know before I had the second PG test done, Vader was out with her one day, like next to the kennel, and he was going crazy, like really like out of normal. You know what I'm saying? And what I think is I should have started breeding her then, but the numbers weren't jiving, so I didn't do it. So. But I hope everybody out there is doing well. I hope you guys are all doing good. I hope, William, I hope you get better, buddy. If anybody's got any questions about anything, you can ask me now, whether it's about dogs or what I'm doing, or if you got a question about your dog, food, any of that stuff. Well, it was supposed to rain, but I heard a lot of thunder, but I didn't hear it didn't rain yet. So maybe we're gonna get lucky tonight and not get the storm. Maybe it's just gonna blow by us. But like I said, when you go to these shows, you know, and you try to network, a lot of these people don't want to see you win. This is not me being negative. This is real talk. This is being a realist, okay? It's not negative, because people say, oh, I don't want to hear the negative energy. It's not negative energy. It's the fucking truth. It's the truth, man. I've seen people do so much dirty stuff to people that didn't even deserve it. It don't make sense. Just because the person's doing good, you know, they get upset or whatever. They just try to rain on the parade. That's not cool. It's like right now, the only registries I show in now is USBR. I'm going to be showing a BRC next year because I've heard Kev Green told me as of next year, January 1st, be able to show Connie Corsos and Borbles at BRC. So I'll start going to the BRC shows. So I'll probably show BRC some, but USBR is my main registry. They've never given me a problem. I've had problems with the GCR. I've had slight problem with the ICBR. Yeah, but I still show in the ICBR. I don't know. We'll see. I might still show in there. I don't know. I went to the first show I went to, didn't get treated too well. So it's not because I didn't win, because I won. But it's the people talking on the internet afterwards, and one of them is the guy that runs the registry. I'm like, really? Like, whatever. So, I don't know. These registries are crazy, man. The stuff that goes on. And like all the gossip and, you know, just like when people say, that person saying I do bad business. I do bad business. You sent me $1,000 deposit. I sent it back to you. How is that bad business? I gave you your money back. You didn't want the dog. I gave you your money back. There's nothing bad about it. You didn't want the dog because the dog was 4 years old. Okay, here's your money. Have a nice day. People are retarded, man. I'm telling you, it's just like the way people act these days, like little kids. I never done anybody dirty. I had another guy that bought a dog off me screaming about his papers. He doesn't understand that the guy that had the female died, and I had to chase his sister down trying to get the papers done. And I couldn't find her. And he's saying, "Oh, this guy does bad." No, you're gonna get your papers, bro. It's just I just found the lady a month ago. Not even a month ago, 2 weeks ago. Now I got to get a hold of her. So, that's out of my control. I didn't even know the guy died. I had no idea. She's got the female dog. She kept the dog, now she has the dog. But he passed away. I mean, what do you want me to do? I don't work that way, man. I have no reason to do that. People buy the dog, I give them their papers. Usually I got all the papers here before you even pick the dog up. You know, and I make, a little file up for each dog, put their name on it, and I just hand you the paperwork. Like you got the ABKC folders. Boom, everything's in the folder. Shot record, all that done. Now, there's another thing I was going to tell you. There's a SABS appraisal coming up in Georgia. I want to go, but I don't want to go because I know there's going to be a lot of people there going to probably be talking shit. I really don't want to hear it. I just don't want to hear it because I got a bad temper. I just don't want to hear it. You know what I mean? But I'm going to try and go there and get my dog appraised and get the hell out of here. Whether he appraises at a 70 or 80 or whatever the hell he give me, but I've got the knobber appraisal is 85%. So I want to do the SABS because I know the SABS is going to probably be a little lower because SABS is a lot more critical, I believe. Might be down 2 points. I might get like an 83 or an 81 or, as long as it's over an 80, I'm good. So I'm going to put him in that and then and see what happens. And that, I believe, is in October. So I actually had to send my registration in for that because I got to pre-register for it. So then, now, say if I do a SABS appraisal on him, and he gets like 84%, 83%, so he's 83 and 85, I don't want to hear no more bullshit about my dog. I don't want to hear it. The dog is fine, okay? 3 of his brothers, Rhino Borbles has 3 of his half brothers. One of his brothers and 2 of his half brothers or some shit. They're all from Schmitty, okay? Ain't nobody talking shit about his dogs. You know what I'm saying? Just people get pissed off because I win. But I put the work in, I make sure the dog's all gleaming when he goes in the ring. The dog's trained on a leash. The dog does the ring right. He stacks right. Why are you going to be mad at him? I didn't breed the dog. The dog's conformation is what it is, So, I tell you right now, you ain't going to find a 200-pound dog with tighter feet than this dog. His front feet are so tight, cat paws, man. Cat paws. And now I got his nails short. Oh, shit. There's no spread. None. Pasterns, rock solid. Bone on his front leg as big as my wrist. So, all the hairs, you can hate all you want. But the dog is a good dog, and I know it, and you know it. I just got to get him to produce, and the main thing is, like I said, it's not his fault. I got to get tuned in with these females, That was the first shot trying to breed her. I think I came a little late. I'm going to start a little earlier next time. But the thing, though, I don't understand is that with the TCI, I did at 19. Because she started acting like she was going to take, okay, guys? She was like, started the nipples changing and all that, and then nothing. So we'll see. But I'm trying to get another female. I want to get like another 1 or 2 Boerboel females. But everybody's prices are 4 or 5 G's, so it's talking $10,000 worth of dogs. What I wanted to do, my plan was to breed her, sell my puppies, and then go buy some different shit. Like keep one of my puppies, right? Sell the rest of them, then go buy another puppy from somebody else, and bring that blood in. I've got my eye on one litter. There's only one litter I'm really, really interested in right now. He's not a big, people know who he is, but he's not a big breeder. He's not there yet. You know what I mean? But those dogs, that the blood is there. I've seen the pedigrees. I've seen the parents. And the dogs look phenomenal. So, if I could pull it off, I would. I might still. It depends. We'll have to see what happens. They're 4 weeks old right now. His pups, 3 or 4 weeks old. but they look good. I mean, they really look good. He's got this. He's got like a brown sable that I really like. You know, 'cause I'm sick of it fawn. I'm actually tired of the black too. I want a little different color. You know what I mean? Everybody's bitching about the black anyway. Oh, the black, oh, yeah, Cajun, whatever. You know, it's like, man, they give me a hard time about the black dog. I can imagine what Savage Kingdom warbles out there with the black and taints and the blue tries and what he's going through. People talking shit to him. I can imagine. You know, it's like people that are breeding the exotic colors. You guys must be going through all kinds of hell. I mean, me, if you breed exotic colors or if you breed custom colors, that's your thing. I'm not against it. Like, it's not, I don't want to do it. I want to breed to the standard. You know, I don't want dogs with liver noses. I don't, I don't want that kind of stuff. I don't, you know, I want to breed more brindles. I like the red brindle. Um, so your brindle, the solid red, real deep red, or like the brown sable, like I was telling you about. They're the colors I like. So I really don't like fawn, like the light cream fawn with the black mask, even though that's the traditional dog. I don't. I'm so sick of seeing it. Like you know, because you see it on English Mastiff, you see it on Bull Mastiff, you see it on these guys. I don't want. I'm tired of it. You know, that's just my thing. I want to breed the blacks, the brindles, the reds, the red brindles. So, and I sent the embark in for Karma. That should be coming back soon. I already got his embark done. I got that done last year. So they talk about health testing. So far, what I do, I take them to the vet, I get them checked, they get all the shots, they get embarked. I'm going to start doing hips and elbows too. I'm not doing it right now, but I'm going to start doing it. But I mean, Vader's 4 years old. He's solid. He ain't got no problem moving around. He don't have no funny movement in the rear, you know. And now that I've lightened him up, he's moving even better. You know. I mean, I really got him on a restricted diet right now. Stop. You know, I really took some weight off. You know, he's probably under 200 pounds now, easy. Probably 197, 195. He was 210. So I took the weight off. Now watch, the funny thing is I'll take the weight off him, I'll go in the ring and I'll say he looks too skinny. I'm like, you fucking kidding me? Really? He looks too skinny? That would be my luck, right? First he was too fat, now he'd be too skinny. I'll probably start laughing. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, man. It's like the dog's never enough, you know what I mean? I had one judge at a GCR show, the dog's limping. Dog ain't limping. Stop. They're just looking for a reason, oh, I would have put your dog up, but he's limping. No, he's not limping because I'm looking at the dog right now, trotting. He's not limping. I mean, a big dog like this, if he's limping, you're going to know it. I just find it funny how there's always an excuse. There's always a reason, It's like I said, I don't mind losing to a better dog. If I lose to a better dog, I'm good with it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I went in the ring with a famous dog that I know is fire, you know what I mean? Like a dog that I know is a stud dog out there and he's a killer dog. If I lose to him, I already know I'm going to lose when I go in the ring. I'll still try. I'll go up against him, but I know I'm not going to win. But when I go into the ring and the dog in front of me is subpar compared to my dog, that pisses me off. I'm just calling it like it is. I'm not saying it happens all the time, but I'm saying when especially a judge is judging a boar bull that don't really know what a boar bull is supposed to look like. They think they know, but they're not studying the standard, because they're like a Frenchie breeder or something. They know that breed inside out, but they're not studying the standard. I think a lot of these judges need to be held accountable for whatever dogs are allowed to be in that registry. You need to do your homework on the standard, have a book, like an encyclopedia standard book, for each breed. And you need to start studying, That's what I would like if I ever became a judge, which I don't even think I want to even bother anymore. Now I see all the headaches and stuff that's involved. If I ever became a judge, I rest assured I would study that standards for each dog so I know what I'm looking at, so I can justify what I'm doing. Because the last thing I want to do is make the wrong decision in the ring and make somebody upset. That would not be what I want to do. And because the thing is, a lot of times you can have a dog. Now you can have a dog that's not as good as my dog, say, right? And say he takes first place, but he showed better. If he's standing on point and he's stacked better than my dog, he can win. Then that's different. You know what I'm saying? But if my dog's on point too, and it comes down to the confirmation, now I got a problem with it. But if my dog's off, if my dog's having a bad day, his tail's down, he's just like, I don't really want to be here kind of thing, then I deserve to lose. It's that simple. What did you say, William? I could get even with a lot of people? Man, I'm not in the revenge business, brother. I'm in the karma business. That's why I got karma outside. You know what I mean? That's what happened with that bitch there. Why do you think I named her Karma? Because at one point she had no puppy to give me. She wouldn't come. You know what I'm saying? At one point I didn't hear from her for like 6 months, right? So I figured, there's $3,000 down the drain, right? It's like, damn. And then what happened? She tried to buy a stud dog, I think from Africa or something. Got hit. She got scammed for $10,000. See what I mean? That's that karma. Will you stop? What are you barking at? Vader's tuned up tonight, man. Watch him, buddy. What's that? Crazy ass dog. He's all fired up tonight. I'm going to get off here, guys. I'm tired. I'm going to rest. I hope you all have a good weekend. And like I said, when I do these shows, I'll take some good video for you. Let you see what's going on. And yeah, Chill Pit. I'll see you next week, brother. 7 p.m. And I'll get some good footage at the shows for you, and then I'll post that. I'll be posting that on videos on YouTube here. I mean, I could talk about it on the live, but I'm going to be posting them up on YouTube. So you'll be able to look at the whole, look at it and check it all out, okay? I'll talk to you all later. Peace.